Welcome back to today's announcements. Today is March 17th, 2021, and it is a B-Day.
Saga will be holding a meeting today at 2:30 p.m. Please email Mr. Ketzner for meet information. Italian Club members, the next Italian Club meeting will be on Wednesday, March 24th at 1:45 p.m. Please note the new time. If you have any questions, please contact Signora Della Pietra or Signora Cudron. Grazie. Attention students, check out the extensive list of after-school clubs on the high school's website, and don't forget to read about what all the different clubs are up to on the Fit Scotian Spotlight page. Traveling over spring? A reminder that if you are traveling out of the region or country over spring break, our nurses need to know. Please complete the travel quarantine questionnaire recently emailed. Now here is an interview of Emily Minch and Shelby Kumpf talking about recently committing to college.
Hi, I'm here with Emily Minch and Shelby Kumpf. I heard you guys have officially committed to college. Where will you guys be attending?
I'm attending Rhode Island College.
And I'm going to Penn State University.
Nice, congrats.
Thank you.
What were you looking for in a school?
I was looking for a school that was like smaller and still had stuff to do on campus and outside of campus. I was also looking for a school that had a gymnastics team for me to be on.
I was looking for a school that, like, Penn State has always been like one of my top schools, like ever since I was little, because my grandpa went there. So like when I looked for a school, like that was just like the one school that I like always wanted to get into. But it was really important for me. Like I didn't want to like go to obviously a lot of people go to Penn State, but like I liked having like a couple people that I knew there already, because it's like kind of comforting, like talking to people that you know that go there, because like you can get like an idea of like how their experience is. And I also really liked how there was like a town, like you literally walk outside of Penn State and there's a town right there, which is really nice because it's like it gives you an opportunity for something to do. And like also like it was really good for my major as well, like the like not I don't know how to explain it, like the success rate in my like department of my major like was really, really good, and they give you like a lot of opportunities. So it just was like important for me to like find a school like that would make me happy, but also like get me like where I want to be in life.
Yeah. What you were saying like before, I know like a lot of schools are like in the middle of nowhere and like you have nothing to do. So it's good that like Penn State has like a town around it that you could like do stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. My next question is, do you have your major yet?
Originally I wanted to do occupational therapy, but now I feel like I want to do some health science major, like become a nutritionist or a dietitian, or I also might end up doing special education teaching, because that's also like something I enjoy doing.
Mm-hmm. That's actually really funny because my major is nutrition science, and I also want a minor in exercise science. It's called something else at Penn State, but it's exercise science, just like called something else. But yeah, I'm really interested in those two because like I like got really into fitness and stuff like that, and like nourishing your body is such an important thing, and I think so many people struggle with that, and not only struggle with that, but it's just like I've always loved helping people, like no matter what it was with or what it was about. So like if I can help someone like make them have a better life and a healthier lifestyle, like I would be very like happy with that.
That's so nice. Yeah, I'm going in, I haven't committed anywhere, but I'm going in education like as of right now, but I might switch my major to be like a vet or something.
I could still be a vet.
Some animals. Yeah. Okay, next is, how did you tour the campus? Were you able to like go on campus, or did you have to do like a virtual tour?
I looked at pictures online of it, and then when I was like becoming more interested, I started talking to the gymnastics coach there, and we scheduled a day that I drove down to the campus and actually like toured it with her and walked around there and stuff.
Yeah, you toured it like with the coach?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, that's a really good opportunity. I like last year I honestly really didn't look at a lot of schools because I wasn't positive of like where I really wanted to like look at. Like I knew I wanted to look at, but like I wasn't super set on like the schools I wanted to tour or like where I had time to tour. But I did a virtual like orientation on Penn State, like about my major, and then like a tour of the campus. And then I drove up there, and they didn't have any, like, planned tours or anything like that, but, like, you were allowed to, like, drive around on campus and stuff like that, so we
Mhm.
drove around on campus and, like, walked around, and then we, like, walked around the town and, like, see what was around and stuff too.
Nice. Okay. Do you know how the food is there? Have you like heard anything or like have you tried it?
Um, I heard that it's really like a hit or a miss with their food, but I feel like that's like every college. Like some kids either don't mind it and some kids absolutely hate it. I also know there's like a bunch of little restaurants and stuff because it's in Providence, which is a pretty like known town in Rhode Island, and there's also like Newport isn't too far away. So the campus food might not be the best, but I know there's definitely good food places I can go to.
Yeah.
Um, I like that was like that's actually such like a important question because like I'm a huge foodie and like I never really thought about that. Like I just love getting good food. But
Mhm.
like I haven't asked anyone about like the food like on campus, but I went to like a pizza place like right like in town of it, and it was okay, but it wasn't like anything like, oh my God, this is the best thing I've ever had. But like
Yeah.
obviously like when you get into college, you're not gonna be making gourmet meals every single day. Um I mean, they also the one thing that I love, ice cream is, like, my favorite thing, and Penn State is, like, known for their creamery on campus, and when I was younger, my grandpa used to, like, come home from visiting and bring, like, huge cartons and, like, so many of them of, like, ice cream, and so when I went down to visit, we brought, like, literally, like, I think 10, like, pints of ice cream home,
Oh my
and
god.
so, like, I know that's really good. I'm not sure about, like, the actual food, though, but I might just be eating ice cream.
That's good. I mean, it can't be like gourmet food like you said. What are you guys the most excited about?
I'm most excited for like a new atmosphere and a different experience. Like I'm excited to be more independent there and like live on my own. I'm also excited for like meeting the gymnastics team and becoming close with all of them because it makes me more comfortable knowing that like I'll immediately have people to know and like and stuff. And I don't know, I'm excited for like everything that's gonna happen in the next couple of years.
Yeah, that's definitely good. You get to go in like you already have like automatic friends. Like you
Yeah.
have to be friends with them. So like that's really nice.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's nice, like, 'cause I always loved in high school having, like, a team, cause you just get that, like, atmosphere of, like, going in and, like, knowing you're gonna have friends. But, I'm going in, like, the summer session. I got into the university park, but, like, the summer session, so I go a lot earlier than everyone else. And, like,
Mhm.
a lot of people can look at it as, like, "Oh my god, this is the worst thing ever," but then a lot of people love it because you go in and there's, like, 2,000 people rather than, like, 47,000 people. So, like, you can meet people, like, a lot easier. But I'm really excited for, like, the football games and just, like, tailgating and, like, stuff like that. Like, I love that it's, like, a big, like, rah-rah school and, like, a lot of
Mhm.
fun. But I'm also excited, like, to meet new people. Like, I already have, like, a roommate picked out, and, like, it's just, like, you get to make new relationships and just, like, it's, like, a new atmosphere, and, like, it's always fun, like, when you're going to a different place and just, like, living a new life.
Mhm. I wanna see your roommate. You'll have to show me.
I
Um,
will.
but yeah, for me too, like I still haven't decided, but for South Florida, I got in for the summer program, and at first I was like, "Are you kidding me? Like I'm definitely not doing that." But then like I reconsidered it, and like now I actually might want to do that. Like I'm highly considering it because like you get more credits in the summer too, and like you aren't like as overwhelmed with like the amount of people there, like all just coming in at once. So yeah, it
Yeah.
definitely is nice.
A lot of people love it. Like, I talked to a couple of people who went there, and they're like, "I haven't done it, but, like, my really close friends who go here have done it, and they love it." Like, because, like, they also give you, like, opportunities to go into, like, smaller classes where you can, like, meet people, like, easier, like, get closer with your professor and stuff like that, and, like, it's also
Mhm.
nice because, like, if you wanted, like, you can have, like, a different roommate for the summer, and then you could also have a different roommate for the fall. So,
Yeah.
like, it gives you a bunch of different new opportunities. It's just, like, depends
Yeah.
on the way, like, you look at it.
Yeah. Okay. My next question is, are you ready to be done with high school?
I'm very ready to be done with high school. Um, I've kind of hit that point where I don't want to wake up in the morning and I don't want to do any of my schoolwork. It's very hard to get myself to actually do it. Yeah, senioritis.
Yeah, same with me, pretty
Yeah.
much.
I mean, I'm like done with high school, but like I'm not like done with like my friends, obviously.
Mhm.
It's still like as much as it's like, oh, I want to be done. Like I'm still like stuck in a mindset where I'm like we didn't even get to go to school really our senior year, so it's like I didn't even get to like experience that as much as I should have. And it's just like I don't want to like leave everyone. I don't want to like have to say goodbye, like because it's so upsetting and because you build so many relationships in high school too. Like as much as like you're gonna have like, probably like more relationships or like stronger relationships in college, like it's still just like sad. But yeah, I've pretty much
Yeah.
reached the point where like I try to like stay on top of things and I try to be like get things done. But I reach a point I'm just like, can I just like stop? Can I take a break? I don't want to do it anymore.
Yeah, it's definitely scary, like, having to just, like, let go of everything, like, all so suddenly. Okay, and my last question is, how did you feel when you finally committed?
Um, I felt relieved. It was definitely like very exciting for me because I only applied to 3 schools
Mhm.
and then um 2 of them were only for gymnastics. So once I like knew I got onto the team and finally committed, like it took a lot of pressure off of me and I knew that like what I was doing was good enough. It kind of like gave me the validation and everything.
Mhm.
And yeah, it was just super exciting.
Yeah, that is exciting.
I applied to a lot of schools. Like I don't even remember the number, but I applied to a lot because I'm very like indecisive, like very. Um, but I had like 2 top schools. One of them is FAU, and then that's in Florida, Boca Raton, and then I'm like 10 minutes away from it right now. And then my other Penn State. But like I always knew, like in the back of my head, like I was like, I really want to go to Penn State. Like that's the school I want to go to. And like I was so scared for so long because everybody was hearing back, and I was like, why am I not hearing back?
Mhm.
It's been like 3 months since they heard back. Like I feel like I should be hearing back at some point. And like every single day before I opened my portal, I was like, I'm gonna get in. I'm gonna get into University Park. Like I'm gonna get in. And then like
Mhm.
one day I was like, I'm just gonna check my Penn State portal. Like not even like me like hearing that like the admissions was out, like admission decision was out. Like I just checked it and I said the same thing I always did, and I was like, and it was like congratulations, and I was like, oh my god, and I was like screaming, and I was so excited. And like I kind of knew like because I was deciding between like my 2 top schools. Like once I got into Penn State, like I was so ecstatic. Like I knew that I was like the school that I wanted to go to. And it was just like a
Mhm.
huge like at the end of the day, I was like I literally spent like 8 months of work just to like press a button and be like, I accept your offer to school. And like
Yeah.
I spent so much time, and it's just like you press a button and it's all done. And it's just like I was like so part of me was like I did all of that. And then the other part of me was just like I'm so relieved because like I don't have to worry about doing pros and cons lists and laying out all my options. Like I just knew and like felt like that was the school that I wanted to go to.
Yeah, that's definitely so relieving when you commit. I'm still waiting to get there. Alright, well, that's all I have for you guys. Thank you so much for talking to me about it.
Thank you.
Yeah.